Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Tunis. So we're doing pretty good. We've got 400 and some odd developments. 454. We have the Ottomans as a reasonably solid ally, 65 favors. We just abandoned Morocco to die to Portugal and Aragon and obviously Castile. I don't think Castile can take these two provinces from me, not that I'm hoping they try. If they do, they're going to run across the Ottomans, and that should help. They are unfortunately allied to France, which means attacking them is almost impossible. If we attack anybody, we're going to have to attack Aragon, which has its own set of issues. And we are in debt, reasonably substantially, actually. We're kind of waiting now for so I can raid again, really. Apparently we can do some raiding, so let's continue that. I didn't think we could raid all these areas, but I will continue doing so, I guess. Yeah, these can't be raided for a little while, so I've just raided these areas less than 10 years ago, so we will keep raiding. Because it's not like Morocco is doing any raiding being entirely overrun. If they survive at all, like a vassal gets released, we'll try and pick it up, but otherwise there's not much we can do. I couldn't defend them. I really couldn't. It was a shame. I'll do that, and then the next upgrade will be to tech, because we're going to get colonialism should fire soon. Although it might fire slightly late than expected, because Portugal and Castile have been attacking Morocco pretty hard, which means they'll have diverted and spent resources on conquering. None of these are really what I want, but it's a shame you can't transfer subject on Christian nations to get a personal union as a Muslim. That would be cool, but I wonder why the Islamic countries never really went in for like personal union type things with one monarch ruling multiple countries. As far as I can tell, which, to be fair, my knowledge on Muslim history is lacking in some fine details, that they never really went in for that. Lineage mattered, but it doesn't seem to have mattered as much as enough that you could royal marriage your way into power. I guess, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, grab that. We will go south to there. We'll raid those guys. Actually, we can raid all the way over to Cyprus now. That sucks. Again. Unless it won't let me raid Cyprus because they're protected by... Nope, we can raid them. Cool. Okay, back to protecting trade in the Tunisian trade net, I guess. We really need admin tech, but we also need stability, but I'll wait till the core construction's done to consider that. Morocco is barely alive. Oh, come on, Morocco. Worst part is a lot of their vassals are rebellious. On the other hand, Castile just picked up a lot of Muslim land, so more revolts, I think, are forthcoming. They haven't managed to convert any of it, which is good. That means it should be easier for me to take over. Still have potential rebels down south here. As long as they don't revolt in those two provinces, I'll be fine. I actually could convert some stuff for 0.8 gold a month. You know what, I'll try converting a couple. Actually, you know what, I could give this land to the priest. It wouldn't really solve the problem now, would it? Purification of tax laws, sure. Reduced unrest. Our legalism is pretty good, though. Still, anything that reduces rebelliousness for me right now is worth it. Also, I need to fire one of my military commanders. Hopefully not the really good one. This guy is going to be replaced. We'll fire that guy. I'm not going to expand here for a little while, I don't think. We'll see. I got to rebuild a little bit after that war that devastated this whole area. Having a fort helps a lot. So could spend money to upgrade that, but I don't think it's worth it. We really need to not be broke between raids, to be honest. It's too bad there isn't like a feature to say raid everything you go by on your fleets. Well, we've raided all that, so that's all that matters there. That means I can raise that again, which should speed up the conversion a little bit. Or a lot, actually. 0.5 makes a difference. When are we going to get that? February 01, February, May 01. Okay. We should be able to get both techs around the same time, barring events. The Ottomans have moved up to 500 some odd. Interesting. You know what I'm going to do, and I don't usually do this. We are going to debase currency, and then we are going to do that. Legalism, and then we're going to gain some legalism back. Doesn't solve the issue, and we're going to keep losing money, but we gained 200 some odd gold in the process. On the other hand, it's going to take us longer to get tax, probably. Cannot tolerate heretics, though. That's nice. We get another bonus. I'm actually going to swap this from allies to threatening countries like Austria, France, Aragon, Portugal, those type people. If you look at who is my major threat, it's this right here. And I'm a little bit larger than one of them, but I don't even know if even with the Ottomans we could win some of these fights. I assume we can't. The Ottomans are game-breaking early on, so I don't particularly want to test it. Could attack those guys, pick up that land. Maybe we'll work towards attacking these fellas. And Timbuktu. Obviously, we don't want to challenge Timbuktu directly, I don't think. You know, maybe we want to challenge Timbuktu directly, actually. We don't have a claim. We need a claim first, obviously. Need a claim. We need admin power. Having, what is this, our second or third, second Sultan, I think, with only really bad admin power really hurts. Really hurts. Level 1. I would never have let him become monarch, except for the fact that I needed it. Actually, he's not too bad of a monarch. His father wasn't too great. Or whatever. I don't even know if they're father son, I assume. Could just be someone else of the dynasty. Hmm, 5% cheaper army maintenance wouldn't be bad, but it's not really going to solve the problem now, is it? Morocco has fully integrated all their vassals. But there's no way for me to get them as a vassal, unfortunately. I'd love to have Morocco as a vassal, to be honest. That would be... Ugh, I can hardly tell you how perfect it would be to have Morocco as a vassal, because Morocco's got good ideas, usually, and they have cores in that whole area. Oh well. It's a nice dream. Maybe if we beat them in a war, we can recreate Morocco and then feed them that land. I don't know. Probably worth owning it ourselves. 5% army maintenance would be really nice, but it's not what we need. We'll announce the claiming core there. It's not an issue. They're on march. We'll just annex them anyway, but keeps things a bit more controlled. We'll convert that province. That is right there. Okay. Controlled by clergy. Yeah, that's why. The clergy are happy with us right now. State firearm regiments. Ooh. You know, it would be nice to have, like, you know, elite shock forces, but I don't know if I can afford the maintenance costs right now. I'm going to wait, fabricate some more claims before I attack, because I really do want this bonus infantry fire. That's a big jump. Plus, the more drilled our armies are, the better. We will bribe an advisor to take the blame, I guess, because that's what we do. Okay. In the event that we attack those guys, we'll be at war with both of those countries. Okay. As far as I can tell, we'll be at war with both of those countries. Oh, inspiring leader, bonus morale. That's nice. This guy is actually really into military stuff, which is nice. It's certainly helping maintain our strength. I'll give him that. Next month, I think? Yeah, next month we should get this tech. There we go. Boosting all of that. We will attack Timbuktu. We will be only at war with Katsina. We will not be at war with Noop, which I guess is fine. We have no cannon. We can't afford any cannon. Tunis is not what you'd call a rich country, is it? Honestly, this African land I picked up is more valuable than my capital region. Well, other than Tunis itself. Most of the rest of the Tunisian lands are bad. But considering they got that 10% cheaper dev cost, it's actually not as painful as I thought it was. Although the desert certainly hurts. Plus 50, plus 65. Yeah, you get 10% off of that, but it doesn't really help. 55 more expensive to dev that land. Up here is a little bit better because it's not arid, so 46. If you only stay up in this area, you can actually develop the land pretty nicely. It's just, why would you want to stay up there, really? Nothing valuable up there other than shipbuilding. Guess I'll fabricate claims on this guy. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Still won't surrender. Great. Typical, they still have an army somewhere, so they're not going to give up. 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 However, as we push further and further and further into their territory, hopefully these guys will peace out. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And revoke cores as much as I can. I'd rather have the money than the cores, really, but... Oh, that's a settlement. Oh. Well, that hurts my economy a bit. Or will, once I take over running at 4 gold. I might... I'm tempted to abandon the colony, but it's a free colony. We might be able to handle it, I don't know. Unfortunately, we lost a general again. We lost our good general. Shame we can't vassalize these guys. It would be nice to. But first off, nobody trusts me because I abandoned Morocco. But what was I supposed to do? Morocco was doomed any way you look at it, really. They had no army. They had no... They're behind in tech a bit. Actually, no, they're up equivalent in tech. They're just behind in troops. There we go, stack wiped. Force serfdom again, ay. My nobles are really wanting serfs, I guess, to cause this much trouble. Okay. Should be a complete annexation of these guys. How bad is the coalition? Not bad at all. No one cares. Why does... I guess no one knows who I am, right? They don't see where my capital is, so through game mechanics, nobody really cares. Convenient, but weird. Toy Ryuku is really good at conquering things, surprisingly. Converting that, we're doing that. I think we're good, but we're going to be losing money a fair amount. I might actually mothball forts here to save cash. When can I raid again? Can I raid again? 3 years. Nice thing is Morocco only has 3 coastal provinces left, so that's convenient. More raiding opportunities for me, even if I'd much rather have a strong ally. But you take what you can. In this case, it is lots of African territory before the rest of the year. Before the Europeans get here, hopefully we can pick up land. These guys, I have no clue who Kabu is. Maybe these guys. There's a lot of the names in this region I'm not sure of who is who. These guys are defending against Mali. They are losing. Good. I'm just going to keep rotating between the nations here and trying to pick up as much land as possible. If we take it all over, we should be able to fight Iberia. We're almost the size of the Ottomans, if you believe that. This skews it. The wasteland really skews it in our favor. Interesting enough, the Ottomans don't have cores on the rest of the Mamluk land yet. So if I took it over, it might actually, they might actually let me keep Alexandria. I mean, I'd like all of Egypt to be ideal, but the Ottomans letting someone have Egypt, unlikely. Very unlikely, I should say. It's about as good as them letting Albania just, you know, survive. Okay, Jene is allied to Noan, so we will fabricate a claim on them. We will also drill troops there. We're going to go have to wipe out natives there, because they're going to wipe out our colony if I don't do something, which we're probably going to lose the colony regardless. Yeah, we lost the colony regardless. That's fine. Helps our income a bit. I can unmothball these forts. And once we get a admin tech, we can either go, well, I think we're going to have to go colonial, to be honest. The separatists are back once more for trouble. If we can convert those last couple of Abadi provinces, that'll even be nicer. Oh. Once this dishonored call of arms versus Castile goes away, we're actually going to be really close to be able to get a free monarch point per month, which will be nice. I'm going to have to squash these separatists. Yeah, I figured I would. Oh, Mossy is winning versus Mali. Interesting. There's a Fulo. These guys are winning a war versus Mali? Oh wow, impressive. Very impressive, actually. We can get a claim on some of their lands. Here we go. Claim there. I guess I should probably claim one of Mali's provinces. Oof, we barely won that fight. Get Timbuktu cord, 18 more development Timbuktu was. We're going to go more towards legalism, of course, because we want the cheaper tech costs. Ooh. 18. Colonialism has spawns. Who got it? I'm going to say Spain got it. Oh, nice. So it's actually going to spread to us reasonably fast, I think. Obviously, it's going to take time to work its way through here, but it's better than England, let's put it that way. As bad as it is Castile getting that type of a lead in tech and everything. I can handle Castile, probably. Probably. We may need to wait until we can get the Ottomans in a war, to be honest, to win those fights. Let's do diet, military support, monopoly charters. I should give the merchants some more of these provinces. None anywhere else we own other than here. Oh, I guess we'll take what we can get, which in this case is 50 and then money. Seek support of the clergy. Recruit Inquisitor. 150. Yeah, that's better. We'll do that. I'm gonna have to take the idea group. Might take the tech and just suffer through the corruption for a little while. We do need the Miltech 9, to be honest. It is really good. And we lost another general. Boy, walking through jungle-y provinces seems to take its toll on people. I'm surprised. It's not like there isn't everything in the area is trying to kill you. I mean, it's not Australia, for example. It's got a lot of deadly snakes. I went to a snake exhibit recently and I saw all the snakes, and ay. There are a lot of snakes, and apparently there's a lot of snakes that will actually attack people rather than run away, which is interesting. Don't want to particularly run across them in my mind. The other thing I need to start doing is getting some manufactories going, because we have a lot of provinces we can get trade goods going in. We just need admin tech points. Anyway, I'm going to end this war here or end the episode here. We'll continue the war next time just because it's going to drag on into a siege. So thank you guys all for watching. Any advice you guys can give me on how to survive this mess up here would be greatly appreciated. So far there are no unions, so we might not even see the event. The Ottomans like us, but I can't call them to war, so I don't know how we're going to do it, but we will find a way. Anyhow, talk to you guys all next time. Bye for now.